Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Well, this episode is called Military Life. Hello, Famous Chan. Thank you for joining the show. Where are you from? So I'm calling this episode Military Life. I'll kind of give you an idea of what the military has to go through. So my wife has received new orders. We're moving, I should say, to Italy, really across the country for us. And we've been waiting for 3 months from Atlanta. Thank you for joining the show. So we've been waiting for 3 months for our visas from the Embassy of Italy to move to Italy. That has been tough because all our stuff is gone. All our furniture, if you're just tuning in to this, everything is gone. Everything is already in Italy. Everything, dogs, everything is ready in Italy. We're finally the last ones to go. We were told we could stay in our building that we're living in until the day we leave. We were just told that we have to go now. As soon as they do the inspection of the home, we have to leave with them. So we're lucky that we got in a hotel, and so we'll be staying in that hotel. This is what the military family has to go through. Everyone, I said this before, everyone always thanks the service member for their service, and they should be thanked. They are making the ultimate sacrifice, but it's also families too. Though I'm a civilian and I'm not military, I too have to suffer, or maybe not suffer, but I too am given a service. I'm giving up my life so that I can, so that my wife can do her job to help the military. And at times it's tough, like right now. And it is important to always keep your mind open. That is the main thing, and to keep your mind ready for change. Some of us, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't take change very well. Some of us, we do get anxiety, right? We know that. Some of us get anxiety when we have to deal with change. And the main thing is to try to stay open to change, to be ready, be flexible for change, for you to bounce. Because it would not be a good idea for us right now to get anxiety or to get worked up over the fact that we were told that once inspection is done, we have to get out. We did not plan for it, but in a way we did plan for it. Byron, thank you for joining the show. So that's what our military has to go through all the time. They have to be ready to go to another country on the drop of a dime and just go and be ready to just boots on the ground and do your job. That's what the military has to go through. And as a civilian living in the military lifestyle, this is what we as well have to go through. So just bringing you guys up to date. So we do leave tomorrow, and we'll start as soon as I possibly can, start right up doing the shows, talking about bullying, helping people with bullying, but it will be from Italy. And maybe we can talk to some people in Italy and kind of get an idea of what they're going through and what they have to do. So that's what's going on now. So everything is put away to do the show. So we're, as you can see, I'm sitting with my back up against the wall, holding my iPad between my legs, trying to do the best I can. And that's what life's about. And that's what I want you guys to get out of this episode. That's what life is about. Life is constantly changing. The best way to think about life is, and to think about yourself, is to think about yourself as water. Water is constantly changing, right? Water doesn't, you never see water have a problem ever. So water is always constantly flowing, and that's the way we have to be. Bruce Lee used to always say that a lot, that we have to constantly be changing. Jay, thank you for joining the show. Thank you for stopping by. So that's the best thing that you can do, is always constantly be ready for change like we have. So we will keep you posted. And once we get into Italy, like I said, we'll be quarantining. So we'll be doing 2 shows a day, guys, 2 shows a day. The best thing to do is to follow us so that you know when the shows are on. Because of any type of we don't know what we're going to be doing from time to time. I can't pinpoint what day we'll be doing the show, or what time, I should say. What day, what time. We would do it every day, 2 shows. I just don't know what time. But I'll try to give you guys a heads up as best as I can. Okay. So and I got a lot of people like Jay, who's on the show right now, Joe, I should say. And I'll definitely be setting up times to interview Joe. And I have a lot of people in line that are going to be interviewed for the show. So we can't wait to have those people on. And they'll give you their point of view of bullying, because that's what this show is about. Taking celebrities, people that work in the industry, and get their take on bullying. So that's going to do it for me on this episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Oh, and we have an awesome celebrity that just joined the show. One person that I really look up to, and that's Sparkle. You remember her, recording artist Sparkle. Thank you, recording artist Sparkle, for joining the show. And Joe says, keep up the great work, brother. Yes, we will. All the way from Italy, we will bring the show to you. It's a new chapter in our life. But I just want to kind of let you guys know what the military family has to deal with. Everybody talks about what military people have to deal with to sacrifice for our country. But never talk about what the family member has to deal with, such as myself. And Sparkle says, hey, Sparkle's coming out with a new album, guys. Please be sure to look it up. I'm sure it'll be everywhere. You buy music, look it up, support her. She deserves our support, that's for sure. And hopefully someday, not to put you on the spot, Sparkle, we'll have Sparkle on the show. And we'll talk with her. But she has an amazing story. If you do not know, just look up her name, Sparkle, and you will see her amazing story that she has. And amazing voice, amazing singer. And thank you, Sparkle, for coming on the show. It's an honor. But that's going to do it for me on this episode. Keep in touch with us. Remember, while we're in quarantine, 2 shows a day. And we'll try to have Joe on the show and other celebrities on the show while we're in that quarantine. But ciao, and remember that anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. So be kind to one another, guys, and have a great day. Thank you, guys. See you soon.